I know it doesn't look that competitive, but I think Rocky's going to be in for a tougher than expected fight. Rocky only has one fight. So we could definitely be in for something, we don't really expect. Obviously, the crowd's on Rocky's side. He's very popular here in the Rio Grande Valley. He's a 17-year-old senior at De La Hoya High School. He won his first fight in 32 seconds. So already his opponent has lasted longer than his first opponent has. So right now, Rocky, it's his time to shine in front of his hometown crowd. But Rodriguez Gonzalez, like I said, has been in with tougher competition. He has a longer resume, and this could turn out to be a more interesting fight than many people have considered.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, Rodriguez went 4 full rounds with Javier X-Men Bocanegra. He did take a TKO there at the end of that 4th round, but again, this has already expired the experience of Rosales. He had a very early debut, 30 seconds. So we didn't, us that were really cheering and rooting for him, that were looking for him, we didn't get much to see. But here we see him coming in hard with those hooks and those uppercuts that are landing at will into the guard of Rodriguez. Great job by Rocky's keeping that momentum. Rodriguez, let's see if he can regather. Obviously Rodriguez not afraid to come into that center of the ring and try to also impose some type of will upon his opponent. But obviously Rocky has those uppercuts that are nicely landing. He got some up on top of the chamber, just ready to pull the trigger. Nice shot landed by Rosales.
Tigre, if you're in Rocky's corner right now, what are you going to tell him here at the end of the first round?
I would tell him to work his jab more and throw 3 or 4 punch combinations. He's letting everything go. If he does knock this guy out, what's going to happen then? His conditioning better be at 100 so he can last the 4 rounds throwing punches.
And again, expertise weighing in here by Raul El Tigre Cázares with over 30 pro fights. A lot of them here in the Rio Grande Valley, even some in Las Vegas. And we have him here sitting next to us ringside as a special guest. Obviously representing El Tigre Boxing Gym.
This first round has all been Rocky. It's easily a 10-9 round. 10 round as the crowd comes alive.
And officially Rocky logs in his first official full first round as a pro boxer.
Escobedo Insurance, our good friends at Tex Us, and Luke Fruia Motors. Also want to send a shout out to Pro Foam Specialist.
And we've always seen Rocky is a very fast starter. A lot of his amateur bouts, they were first round knockouts, TKO stoppages. So I'm loving if Rocky could go all these four full rounds. Obviously, as a trainer coach, the least damage that your fighter has to take, the better. But you always want to make sure that you're logging in miles as a fighter, and it's that's the main objective here.
And speaking of, he out of 70 amateur bouts, Rocky was victorious in 65 of them. 65. That is definitely a rich background. We're getting now to round number 2 as we're Rocky's looking to probably end the fight here with the second round TKO. Solid right hand to the head of Rodriguez right now. And now Rodriguez coming forward and showing that aggression, but Rocky showing that fantastic inside fighting skills and throwing those hard punches, getting him good on the inside, and now looking for that solid uppercut. But Rodriguez is still continuing to come forward, and it looked like those punches didn't really phase him as well. And now continuing to survive, but Rocky obviously scoring more on the scorecards of the judges. And now getting a little bit wild, the man from Reynosa, Tamaulipas.
See, and usually when Rocky starts swinging that way, he usually gets it his way and gets a TKO on his opponents. But again, Rodriguez, as we stated, is a very game opponent. Yeah, his record doesn't speak for itself because he's gone up with some of the best here, local prospects in the Rio Grande Valley. So I think this is going to be an amazing test for Rosales, and obviously we start seeing Rosales being in new territory that he's never been in before, just by even being in the second round alone. So definitely, our viewers at home, big shout out to you guys getting your time were well spent here with us at the TV Azteca team.
Sir, exact. I was training, I would tell him to go attack. Rocky's down a little bit.
So try to get the, like, instead of here.
Okay, yeah, just kind of like Tigre just said, it looks like Rocky has kind of punched himself out. Looks like he's gotten a little bit fatigued, but what a tough opponent he has right now in front of him, as Rocky is clearly ahead, on the scorecards, but hopefully he didn't punch himself out. As the Mike Rollo in the corner, you can hear him shouting instruction, his trainer representing Rollo's boxing gym. And there you have it, Rocky trying to score with a big looping right hand, and now continuing with those right hands as his opponent, Rodriguez, is trying to fight on the inside and throw those punches, trying to wear down the 17-year-old high school senior from La Jolla High School here, and the Rocky supporters are growing a little bit concerned.
And while we're at that, a big shout out to our proud sponsors, Chin Chin Restaurant. Los mariscos son los verdaderos campeones del Valle. Remember, Chin Chin Restaurant. Make sure you follow them on all social media platforms.
And
Chin
the second
Chin
round
Restaurant.
is also going to be 10-9 in favor of Rocky.
And of course, Corona.
A big shout out to La Ganadera. Your gourmet meat market, La Ganadera, another proud sponsor that are, they're the reason why you're able to see this free tonight. So again, we want to make sure we shout those guys out that are making it viewable for you guys from the comfort of your home. La Ganadera Meat Market, the finest cuts, available at La Ganadera. And what a start to this third round. Another milestone for Rocky Rosales, his first third round bout of his career. And let's see how much he has left in the tank, see if he has left. Obviously, their nice footwork by Rosales with some couple of haymakers, and Rodriguez doing a great job of absorbing them. Also trying to use some head movement, trying to avoid as much damage as he possibly can. Nice footwork getting out of that back as he was backing up into the ropes. Rosales did a great job of making sure he circled out and found himself in the middle of the ring once again. A little bit of a clash of headbutts by both parties here.
Well, when I see a fight like this, I don't think this fight's won here in the ring. I think this fight's run doing all that road work, all that conditioning, all that preparation, because that's what it comes out. Tell me what you do to your fighters that you train as far as conditioning goes to prepare them for a war like this.
Also, what trainers don't understand is some trainers send the fighters to run 7-8 miles. No, it's the way you run. You got to run sprints, intervals, long jogs, and sprint in between. Because in a fight, you pick up the pace and then you slow it down. That's the way you need to run.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be a dictating factor here. Who has the bigger gas tank as these rounds keep on accumulating?
And right now, I would say Rocky's in clear control, but in boxing, you never know. And the crowd comes alive with Rocky.
Doubling up on those hooks by Rosales. Again, tripling up on those left hook by Rosales. Wow, he's doing a great job on both ends. Rapid fire with those hooks on top. For some reason, they're just landing through the guard of Rodriguez. Rodriguez definitely needs to do a better job of the head movement, at least trying to get his guard up. There, he's doing a little bit of a better job there. He seems he might I don't know, from my take, it seemed like he was having a little bit of damage infliction. Rodriguez not liking those shots. But Rodriguez always does a good job of putting that facade that he's okay, right? Even though he might be injured, he keeps on pressuring forward, brings that Mexican style, relentless forward. And again, this is going to be an amazing challenge for Rocky Rosales. These are the type of bouts that you need to have your guys in new, uncharted territories that he's never been in before, because that's where champions are made at the end of the day, when they encounter those uncharted territories. Nice left hook by Rosales. The last 10 seconds here. Christian, what do we got for this third round?
Well, I'm going to have to go with Rocky again because I thought he scored with more pinpoint accuracy, even though you never know until it's over. But it would be 3-0 in favor of Rocky.
¿Por qué todos los bandos estaban apuntando? Un saludo para todas las mujeres que están recibiendo child support de más de 3 hombres. Hashtag sin vergüenza. Child support de 3 bandos y las estampas. Saludos para el compita RG Construction de Kingsville, Texas, también. Joining us in the house. Más ¿conoces al chico o no?
Fourth and final round here live at the Hidalgo Arena here at Next Generation. Coming to you live on TV Azteca Texas TV, TV Azteca TV. Right now it looks like Rocky's in clear control, but he's got a tough opponent in front of him right there. And Raul, what does Rocky have to do to make sure he's victorious?
Rocky just keep doing what he's been doing. Rocky's ahead. He's winning the whole fight. He's won all 3 rounds. Why change it? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
But Raul, if you're in Rocky's corner, if you're Mike Rollo right now, are you saying get that knockout or just cruise to a unanimous decision?
Just cruise to unanimous. He's not gonna knock that guy out. No matter how much he tries, he hasn't even hurt him. So if I were him, I would start boxing using that jab, 3-4 punch combination, tie him up, cruise to a win.
Welcome to everybody watching us on TV Azteca Texas from both Mexico and the United States, especially the state of Texas. We've definitely got a treat tonight as we have several exciting bouts, and we have more to get to, of course. Here we've got Edgar Rocky Rosales in control of this fight with a very tough opponent from Reynosa, Mexico, and a solid right hand. One minute left to go in this fight.
Now, Christian, I'm not the guy to usually try to pat myself on the back, but there's a reason why I chose this one on paper, that it was going to be a tough battle, and I think Diego has done a great job giving an up-and-coming 17-year-old prospect, Rocky Rosales, a run for his money tonight.
Absolutely agree with you there, Diego. Absolutely agree. Yeah, this is definitely a tougher than expected fight for Rocky, and what a great learning experience. And Mike Rollo, as long as it goes according to plan, and as long as it goes to what we're thinking, which we never know in professional boxing, Mike Rollo and his team has to be very, very happy.
Saludos a César allá atrás en cabina. And
that's it, folks. That's it. On TV Azteca's unofficial scorecard It is 40-36 in favor of the prospect from Piñetas, Texas, Edgar Rocky Rosales. What an excellent test here for the young 17-year-old high school senior. Thank you, Raul Tigre Cáceres, for being here.
Thank you, TV Azteca. Enjoy the rest of the night. God bless you.
And again, Raul El Tigre Cáceres here
with us here.
Big shout out to El Tigre out here. You know, had a very decorated career out here in the Rio Grande Valley. And we had the privilege of having him here tonight.
Now we're going to throw it right up there to our ring announcer, Marvo Garza.
Tenemos la tarjeta de la puntuación de los jueces. Juez Chapa, 40-36. Juez Escalona, 40-36. Juez Matthew Wills, 40-36. A favor de el vencedor de esta pelea por decisión unánime, Edgar